Hello, everybody. Scooty 007 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 8-6 Texas Rangers taking on the 6-8 Toronto Blue Jays. This is game one of a two-game series between the Rangers and the Blue Jays. And here is the starting lineup for the Texas Rangers. Leading off, the left fielder, Frank Cantalonto. Batting second, the shortstop, Michael Young. Batting third, the right fielder, Josh Hamilton. Batting fourth, the designated hitter in the cleanup position, Milton Bradley. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hank Belloc. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Jason Botts. Batting seventh, the center fielder, David Murphy. Batting eighth, the catcher, Gerald Laird. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Raymond Valcrez. On the mound for the Blue Jays, it is Jesse Litch. Comes in the game with a 3.46 ERA. 2 wins, no losses. He's pitched 13 innings, allowed 17 hits, 9 strikeouts, and no walks. We're here at Rogers Center in Toronto, which gives a +1 to strikeouts, a -1 to walks, and nothing to home runs. And with that, Cantalonto will step up as the home plate umpire dusts off home plate. And we're ready to start. And here's the first pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1, and we're going to start this game off with a double question mark. That would be a single on a 1 to 4. The 14 is too high. 6-3, column 6, row 3, and that's going to be a double star 5. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Stutero. Will make the catch and put one away. Here's the let's take a look at the defense for the Blue Jays. Stutero is out there in left field. Wells is at center. Rios is playing right. Going around the horn, McDonald at third. Eckstein is at short. Hill on second. Overbay at first. Baharis is behind the plate. And Jesse is on the mound. Michael Young batting at .292. Here's the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a blank. 4-6, column 4, row 6. And that's going to be a base hit for Young. And Young is on with a base hit. Strategy roll is a 20. Anytime a 20 comes up on the strategy die, it is a pickoff attempt. On a 1, it's a pickoff. 13 too high. Infield going to double play depth. Josh Hamilton batting a .317, and here's the pitch. Hamilton 6-4, column 6, row 4, and that is going to be a strikeout on a 1 to 11. The 16 is too high. 2-2, column 2, row 2, fly ball out there to Wells. Wells will go back. Make the catch and 2 away. Milton Bradley up. Bradley batting a .405. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 12. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That is a blank. Riley. 6-1, column 6, row 1. And that's going to be good for a base hit past Hill. Young will go to second, but does he go to third? He will advance to third on balls hit to second base on a 3 base run rating of a 3 through 6. That's a 3, and he will. So with that, the Rangers have runners on the corners. Milton Bradley up. That was Bradley. Hank Belloc comes up now. Belloc batting a .320. Strategy roll 16. Rangers holding off. And here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's a strikeout. On a 1 to 10, the 14 is too high. 2-5, column 2, row 5. Fly ball out there to Rios. Rios sees it, comes in a little bit, makes the catch, and retires the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on for the Rangers. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Toronto Blue Jays. Leading off, the shortstop, David Eckstein. Batting second, the second baseman, Aaron Hill. Batting third, the right fielder, Alex Rios. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the center fielder, Vernon Wells. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Frank Thomas. Batting sixth, the catcher, Rod Balharis. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Lyle Overbay. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Marco Stutero. Batting ninth, the third baseman, John McDonald. On the mound for the Rangers, it is Jason Garbad. Comes into the game with a 4.37 ERA, 2 wins, no losses. ERA of 4.37. He's pitched 11 and 1/3 innings, allowed 10 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 7 walks. And with that, David Eckstein steps up, and here is the first pitch. He's batting a .298. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That's going to be a walk plus. On a 1 to 8, now in a walk plus, we add 10, but we minus 1 for the ballpark rating. So in this case, we're adding 9. That's an 18. That's a 10. And that's going to be good for a walk. So as David Eckstein will go down to first, here's the defense for the Texas Rangers. Cantalotto's out there in left field. Murphy is at center. Hamilton at right, going around the horn. Belloc is on third. Young at short. Valquez is on second. Botts at first. And Laird is behind the plate with Carson on the mound. Aaron Hill batting a .300. Strategy roll 7. And here's the pitch. Pitch to Hill, 1-1. Column 1, row 1. That's going to be a strike. On a 1 to 10, that's a 6. Struck him out. Strategy roll 11 as Alex Rios comes up. Rios batting a .370. Infield double play depth. Strategy roll 11. Blue Jays holding off, and here's the pitch. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That's going to be a walk plus, and that is going to be a 14. That is a 1, and that's going to be good for a walk. So runner is on first and second, and that's going to bring up Vernon Wells. Wells batting a .283. Strategy roll is a 5. And here is the pitch. Infield at normal depth, and here is the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's going to be a walk. That's a walk plus. That's an 18. That's a 2. And that's going to load the bases. So with the bases loaded, Frank Thomas will come up. He's batting a .180. They're going to have a quick talk with Carson on the mound real quick. All right. Calls him back. Strategy roll 2. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 5-4, column 5, row 4. That's going to be a walk. On a 1 to 12, that's an 18. The 18 is too high. 6-4, column 6, row 4, ground ball to Botts. Now, double play. Will the defense try for the double play at first to second? Runner scores? Yes. They're going to go for the double play. So with that, that is a 6. However, Eckstein will score. So 1 run is scored. Rios will go to third, and now we'll look for the double play. So we got to move everybody up for that first before we take care of the double play on first to second. So here's how we get that double play. We roll 1d6 plus the versus the hitter's ground double play plus the pitcher's ground double play. All right. So in this case, that is a 1. That's going to be a 6. The pivot, it's going to be G3. So it's going to be the young. So it's a 4. It's a 3-6-4 double play. I'm sorry, it's a 3-6-3 double play. And that will retire the side. 1 run, no hits, one run, no hits, and no errors, and 1 left on. After 1, Toronto 1, Rangers nothing. We go to the top of the second. Jason Botts, David Murphy, and Joe Laird do up. Jason Botts, first time we're seeing him in this replay. He's actually played in 3 games and had 3 at-bats. No average just yet. Steps up. Here's the pitch. He's playing first today. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-24. That's an 18. Struck him out. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up David Murphy. Murphy batting a 271. Here's the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3, home run. That's going to be a 12. We go to the home run rating, and that's going to be under the right-handed pitcher because Jesse is a right-handed pitcher on that. That's going to be a 1-12. That's going to be a 5, and that ball is out of here. Solo home run by David Murphy. And that ball goes down the right field side. Rios goes back to the wall, and it is out of here. We have a tie game. And that is David Murphy's first home run of this replay. It's 1-1. All right, Joe Laird is up. He's batting a 310. Here's the pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3. That's going to be a range play. 1-6, column 1, row 6, fly ball to Rios. We're going to check his range. Rios' range, that's going to be that first number there. That's going to be on a 1-3. That's going to be a 4. It drops past him, and that's going to be good for a double as Laird will hustle the second. Rios with the relay back in. Throws it to Hill, and they'll hold Laird at second. So the Rangers have a runner on second base. As Raymond Valcrez will come up, he's batting a 375. Strategy rolls a 6. Rangers holding off, and here is the pitch to Valcrez. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's a blank. 5-1, column 5, row 1. Fly ball out. That's going to be good for a double. And here's why that's going to be a double. We look at the slash. Jesse is a right-handed pitcher. So we'll look to the right-handed side of the slash. So that's going to be a D7. It's going to be a double pass to Taro. And that's going to be an RBI double for Raymond Valcrez. It's 2-1 Rangers. Infield going to bring the corners in. Strategy rolls a 17. I'm sorry. Strategy rolls a 19. On a 19, we come over here to the bunting chart, and we see that's going to be a sac play. We go to the top of the order. 1 out. Sacrifice play coming up. And Frank Cantaloupe 1-5, column 1, row 5. That's going to be good for a bunt. So where does he bunt it to? We roll 1d6. He bunts it down the first baseline on a 3 to 4. It's first base. Now bunt rate is a 4 on a 1 to 14. That's going to be a good bunt, and that's going to be a 12. And he is out, but however, Valquez will move 90 feet away from home. Michael Young is up. He's 1 for 1. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 3. Rangers holding off. And that's going to be 3-5. Column 3, row 5. Range play at the Rogers Center. So we're going to go to the ballpark card. Anytime we have the @ symbol come up on the pitcher's card, we go to the ballpark card. All 30 ballparks have a ballpark card, just like the pit, just like every player. So the ballpark is going to be 6-4, column 6, row 4. That is a blank, and that's going to be a rare play. So let's see what happens on that rare play. And it is a grounder to the shortstop, who throws in the dirt, making the first baseman scoop up the ball. Resolve play using a range check for the first baseman to see if he scoops up the ball. Otherwise, it is an E6. It is a successful range play for Lyle Overbay, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Rod Boharis, Lyle Overbay, and Marco Stutero due up for the Blue Jays. Rod is batting a .385. Here's the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2, range play at the ballpark. We're going to go to the ballpark card. 6-3, column 6, row 3, fly ball out there to Hamilton. Hamilton's range is in a 1 to 3. That is a 1. Hamilton goes back, makes the catch, and puts it and retires Rod. 1 away. Lyle Overbay batting a .320. Here's the pitch. 6-6, column 6, row 6, range play. 3-2, column 3, row 2, double star 5. So it's going to be a double star 5. It's going to be a ground ball to Young. Young's range is in a 1 to 3. That's going to be a 4. It goes past Young in between his legs. And that is good for a single, as Cantalonto will come up, throw it over to Valquez, and hold Overbay at first. 1 away with a runner on first. And if you're going to bring the corners in, we have a sacrifice play coming up on a 1 to 17, on a 17 to 19. That's an 18. They're going to go for the sac play here. Here's the pitch to Marco. Marco batting a .222. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That's going to be a wild pitch. Now, in a wild pitch, it's going to be an 11. That's going to be a 12. Nothing happens. It's outside of the range. So that's going to be a 4. So we're going to re-roll. 4-6, column 4, row 6. There we go. We have to re-roll on that. So nothing on for the wild pitch. The lead runner is thrown out. So the lead runner on a 16 to 17. The lead runner is thrown out. That ball is bunted to the catcher. Laird will get it. Throws out Stutero. Throws out Botts. And Stutero will take over at first. And that's going to be on a fielder's choice. So 2 away, and Stutero's on first. John McDonald up. He's batting a .429. Strategy roll 8, and here is the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a hit by pitch. That is a 1. Carson will give a -6. That's a 2. So he got out of the way. 1-5, column 1, row 5. Ground ball to Valcrez. Will make the catch and puts one away and retires the side. It's no runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 1 left on. After 2, it's Rangers 2, Blue Jays 1. We go to the top of the 3rd. Josh Hamilton, Milton Bradley, and Hank Belloc due up for the Rangers. Josh Hamilton 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a blank. And the reason we consider that a blank right now is Jesse has not faced his allotted number of batters yet. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a ground ball to Eckstein. Eckstein with the catch, throws it over to Overbay, and puts 1 away. Milton Bradley 1 for 1. Here's the pitch. Bradley 3-2, column 3, row 2. Possible error on a throw. Bradley 2-2, column 2, row 2, double star 6. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Rios. Rios will go back, make the catch, and 2 away. Hank Belloc 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 2 up, 2 down. 2-5, column 2, row 5, blank. Column 3, row 3, 3-3. That's going to be a double to Statero. Smacks out was a double out there in the left field, and the Rangers have a runner on second. Jason Botts 0 for 1, struck out his last time up. Strategy roll 15, and here's the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout. That's a 24. That's a 15. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. David Eckstein, Aaron Hill, and Alex Rios due up for the Blue Jays. Top of the order, David Eckstein with a walk and a run scored. Here's the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. Once again, that's going to be a walk plus. That's going to be an 18. That's a 6. They walk Eckstein. So with a runner on first, strategy roll is a 10. Aaron Hill 0 for 1, struck out his last time up. Here's the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's going to be a blank. And the reason that is a blank, Hill is a right-handed batter. We look to the right-hand side of the slash on the pitcher's card. 3-5, column 3, row 5. Same thing. So in this case, we're going to look at the left-handed side of the slash because Carson is a left-handed pitcher. And that's going to put runners on first and second. Alex Rios up. Strategy roll is a 19. Rios with a walk. Here's the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1. That is going to be a walk on a 1-4. The 14 is too high. 2-2, column 2, row 2. And that's going to be good for a base hit past Young. And that loads the bases for Vernon Wells. Wells, oh, with a walk his last time up. Strategy roll 15. Jay's holding off. Here's the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's going to be a blank. 6-2, column 6, row 2. Fly ball to Hamilton. And that is going to be a sacrifice play on that. That is a roll of a 3. Flyouts, runners on third with less than 2 outs. Roll 1d6. Roll 1d6 is less than the sacrifice rating. The base runner of the batter, runner scores. So in this case, we're going to click the SF button. And that is going to score. And with that, Aaron Hill will advance to third as well. So we have runners on the corners with 1 out. And a tie ball game, tied up at 2. Frank Thomas is up. He's 0 for 1. Infield at double play depth. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is at 18. Jay's holding off. 2-1, column 2, row 1 at the ballpark. We're going to go to the Rogers Center for this play. And that's going to be 1-1. Column 1, row 1, double star 6. That's going to be a ground ball to Belloc. Now they're going to try to score the runner. Yes. Hill will score. Are they going to go for the auto out? No. So with that, it's going to be on a fielder's choice. That's going to be a 3. Hill will get thrown out at the plate. Hill guns for home. Belloc takes it, throws it to Layard with the tag as Hill slides into him, and the umpire calls him out at the plate. And with that, Rios will go to second, and Thomas is on. So runners on second and first with 2 outs. Aaron Hill forced down at home. Ron Baharis is up. He's 0 for 1. Strategy rolls a 5, and here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That's going to be a blank. Remember, we look at the right-handed side of the slash because of the batter. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That is a double out there to Hamilton into right field. One run is scored. Let's see. Thomas. Lead runner advances. Thomas will advance. He'll score. We look at Rod. Rod has a 2. That's going to be a 1. If roll is less than or equal to, the trailing runner will advance on the throw. Rod actually takes that and makes it into a triple. He'll pick up the extra base, and it's a base clearing triple. It's a 2-run RBI double for Rod, but he'll make it a triple. And that is going to bring up Lyle Overbay. Overbay is 1 for 1 today. It's 4-2 Blue Jays. Strategy rolls a 1, and here is the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That's going to be a blank. 4-1, column 4, row 1. Ground ball to Young. And that'll make the catch. Young will throw it over to Overbay to retire the side. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors. After 3, it's Blue Jays 4, Rangers 2. We go to the top of the 4th. It's David Murphy, Gerald Layard, and Raymond Valcrez due up for the Rangers. David Murphy, 1 for 1 today with a home run, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be a blank. 3-4, column 3, row 4. And that's going to be a ground ball to Eckstein. He'll make the catch and put one away. Jared Laird, 1 for 1 today with a double and a run scored. And here's the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That's going to be a blank. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be good for a base hit out there in the center field. Wells will move in just a little bit late as it drops down in front of him. And with that, Laird is on with a base hit. Raymond Valcrez, 1 for 1 today with a double and an RBI. Infield going to come in. We have a hit and run. So on a hit and run, that's going to be a +2 with above or below. So all ground double play ratings will get a -2. Base run ratings will get a +2. Home run and walk ratings are cut in half, rounded down for the batter. Lineouts are considered double plays, and if the batter strikes out, we'll resolve it as a steal for Laird. Raymond Valcrez, 1 for 1 today with a double RBI, and here's the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-4, the 14 is too high. 1-2, column 1, row 2. Ground ball to McDonald. And that is going to be in a fielder's choice. So that's going to be a 0. That is going to be a 1. So it's going to be a fielder's choice with Laird going to second. So if the roll was greater than the runner on first, it would have been a force out. Anything less than. So here's how this works. Here's how that works. If the roll is less than or equal to the ground double play, it becomes a double play. If the roll is higher than the ground double play, but less than the base run rating, the runner will advance to second with the out at first. So if roll is higher, runner on first. So in this case, that's going to be a 1. The 6 is higher. And that, so it's going to be a fielder's choice with the out being at first. Top of the order, Frank Cantalanto is up. He's 0 for 1. Strategy rolls a 5 with 2 outs, and here is the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be an 18. That's going to be a walk on a 1-7. The 18 is too high. 6-2, column 6, row 2, ground ball to Eckstein, and that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Marcos Tutero, John McDonald, and David Eckstein due up for the Blue Jays. Marcos Tutero is 0 for 1, and here's the pitch. And that is going to be 3-5, column 3, row 5. Strikeout on a 1-7. That's going to be a 2. By the way, Kaysen can face 6 more batters. That's going to be a strikeout. Struck him out. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up John McDonald. McDonald is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 3-1. Column 3, row 1, that's going to be a walk. On a 1-7, the 11 is too high. 6-5, column 6, row 5, fly ball out there to Hamilton. Hamilton will go back, make the catch, and 2 away. 2 up, 2 down, and we go to the top of the order. David Eckstein with 2 walks and 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch. 4-5, column 4, row 5. That's going to be a range play. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That's going to be a double to Hamilton. We'll check Hamilton's range on a 1 to 3. That's going to be a 1. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, no hits, and no errors as the Rangers retire the Blue Jays in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. We go after 4. It's Blue Jays 4, Rangers 2. We go to the top of the 5th. It's going to be Michael Young, Josh Hamilton, and Milton Bradley due up for the Rangers. Michael Young is 1 for 2, and here's the pitch. By the way, Jesse can face 7 more batters, by the way, before he's considered tired. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1 to 11, that's going to be a 4. Struck him out. And Josh Hamilton is up. Hamilton is 0 for 2, and here's the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4, possible error on a ground ball. 6-2, column 6, row 2, ground ball to Eckstein. Eckstein's error range is on a 1 to 11. That is a 12. There's no error there, and that'll be 2 away. So make the catch, throw it over to Overbay for the out. Milton Bradley up. Bradley is 1 for 2, and here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4. That's going to be a walk. On a 1 to 13, the 19 is too high. 4-4, column 4, row 4. Fly ball out there to Wells. The center field. Wells goes back, makes the catch, and will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Blue Jays retire the Rangers in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Aaron Hill, Alex Rios, and Vernon Wells due up for the Blue Jays. Carson can face 3 more batters. The bullpen for the Rangers is warming up. Here's the pitch to Aaron Hill. Hill, 2-4, column 2, row 4. Home run chance on a 1 to 20. That's a 19. That's going to be a 0. The 10 is too high. 5-4, that's going to be good for a double. Column 5, row 4, and that's going to be a double out there to Hamilton. That's a fair ball off the wall, and with that, the fans are pointing fair, and with that, Hill is on, what leads off with a base hit. Alex Rios is up. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Strategy roll 15, and here's the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3, hit by pitch. That's a 0. Because of the -6, the 15 is too high. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be good for a base hit past Young. As Hill will go to third, does he go home on a 3? He'll go from second to home on a base run rating of a 3 to 6. That's a 3. Here score. It's an RBI single. Hill waved around to come home. It's 5-2 Blue Jays. Strategy rolls a 2. We have a steal attempt. They are going to send him, and that's going to be a 4. So how do we get that stolen base rate? Stolen base rating is the runner's stolen base rating plus the catcher plus the pitcher plus the catcher. So that's where we get the 16. And that's going to be good for a stolen base. So it's just going to be a flat 16 on that one because that's going to be a +1 and that's going to be a -1. That cancels each other one out. So runner on second with no outs, and that's going to bring up Vernon Wells. Wells with a walk and an RBI, and here's the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6, walk plus, that's going to be an 18, that's all one, and that's going to be good for a walk. So with runners on first and second, we will bring up Frank Thomas. Thomas is 0 for 2 today with a walk, and here's the pitch. Strategy rolls a 6. 1-2, column 1, row 2, wild pitch. On a 1-19, the 19 is out of the range. Nothing happens there. We're going to roll for Frank Thomas. Thomas, 5-3, column 5, row 3, pop up the Belloc. And that is going to be out number 1, 1 away, and that's going to bring up Rod Bajaris. Bajaris is 1 for 2 today with a double and 2 RBIs. Strategy rolls a 14, and here's the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5, and that's going to be good for a base hit. And with that, Rios, with a base run rating of a 3, will come home. He'll come home on a 2-3. He'll go from second to home on a base run rating of a 1 through 6. That's a 3. He'll score. Wells will get the hold sign, and with that, the skipper will come out to take the ball from Carson. So with that, with Carson being taken up, being relieved, they are going to bring in Warner. That is his card. So Warner will come into the game with a 5.09 Warner McGrail. No wins, no losses. He's pitched 5 1/3 of an inning. He's got 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Sorry, he does have a special K rating. We'll talk about that as that comes up. Taking a look at the stats here for Carson. Carson went 4 1/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned runs, 5 walks, and 2 strikeouts, an ERA of a 6.73. Lyle Overbay comes up. He's 1 for 2, and here's the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's going to be good for a walk. On a 1-13, the 19, however, is too high. On an 18, first of all, we'll check for the special K rating. That's going to be on a 1-4. The 18 is too high. So now we will go with the die roll here over 4-5. Column 4, row 5. Fly ball out there to Murphy. Murphy will go back, make the catch, and put 2 away. With that, Vernon Wells will get the hold sign. He'll hold at second. Marcos Dutero's up. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Runners on first and second, and here's the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2. That's going to be a double star, and that's going to be a fly ball over there to Hamilton. Hamilton will go back, make the catch, and retire the side. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and none left on. We go to the after 5. It's Blue Jays 6, Rangers 2. We go to the top of the 6th. Hank Belloc, Jason Botts, and David Murphy due up for the Rangers. Jesse Lynch can face 4 more batters before he's considered tired. Bullpen for the Blue Jays warming up. Hank Bellhock is 1 for 2 with a double, and here's the pitch. That is going to be 2-4, column 2, row 4. That's going to be a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll the dice. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1 to 10, that's a 2. Struck him out. So 1 away, and Jason Botts is up. Botts is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1. That is a strikeout on a 1 to 24. That's a 16. Struck him out. And 2 away. David Murphy up. Murphy 1 for 2 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2 at the ballpark. We're going to go to the Rogers Center. 5-1, column 5, row 1, ground ball to Overbay. And that is a 1-2-3 inning as the Blue Jays retire the Rangers in order, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. John McDonald, David Eckstein, and Aaron Hill due up for the Blue Jays. John McDonald is 0 for 2, and here's the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1 at the ballpark. We're going to go to the Rogers Center. 5-5, column 5, row. First of all, we check for the special K rating. On a 1 to 5, the 6 is too high. Now we'll do the 5-5. Column 5, row 5, power hit to Hamilton. On an 18, that's going to be a fly ball back. Hamilton goes back, makes the catch, and 1 away. Top of the order, David Eckstein is 0 for 1 with 2 walks and 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be a good for a double star. Remember, Eckstein is a right-handed batter. We look to the right-handed side of the slash. That's going to be a fly ball back there to Cantalonto. Cantalonto goes back, makes the catch, and puts 2 away. 2 up, 2 down. Aaron Hill up. Hill is 2 for 3 with a double, a strikeout, and a run scored. Here's the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be good for a double star, and that's going to be a fly ball back there to Hamilton. Hamilton goes back, makes that catch, and will retire the side. So the Rangers return the favor. No runs, no hits, no errors as they retire the Blue Jays in order. After 6, it's Toronto 6, Rangers 2. We go to the top of the 7th. Jared Laird, Raymond Valquez, and Frank Cantalonto due up for the Rangers. And with that, Toronto will put a new pitcher on the mound. And they are going to go with, for right now, so they're going to go with Scott Downs. That's his card. Downs will come in. Downs 1 win, no loss. He's got 4 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 2 hits, 6 strikeouts, and no walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Jesse. Jesse went 6 innings, allowed 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, 1 home run, an ERA of a 3.31. So with that, he's going to face off against 8, 9, and 1 in the order. Jared Laird is 2 for 2 today with a double and a run scored. Here's the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2, range play. 5-1, column 5, row 1. And that's going to be a line drive back to Downs. Downs is ranging a 1-3. That's a 2. He'll make the catch. And 1 away. Raymond Valquez is 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's going to be a double star. And that's going to be a ground ball to McDonald. Remember, in the actual game, you're going to roll 1d6 for that double star line. In the game, it's going to be random. So that's going to be a ground ball to McDonald. 2 up and 2 down. As we go to the top of the order, Frank Cantalonto is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3, and that is going to be a blank. 3-4, column 3, row 4. It's a ground ball to Hill. He'll make the catch as we sing to, and it's time for the 7. We're at the half of 7. Time to get up and stretch as we sing, Take Me Out to the Ball Game. So the Blue Jays retired the Rangers in order, 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 7th. That's going to be Alex Rios, Vernon Wells, and Frank Thomas due up for the Blue Jays. Let's take a look at the box score after 6.5 innings have been played here in Toronto. The Rangers scoring the only 2 runs in the 2nd inning, so they have 2 runs on 7 hits with no errors. Toronto came out swinging in the 1st inning. They picked up a run, and then 3 runs in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th. That's 6 runs on 7 hits and no errors. 14 hits total so far in this game after 6.5. It's Alex Rios, Vernon Wells, and Frank Thomas due up for the Blue Jays. Warner is going to stay in for 1 more inning. He can face 3 more batters. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's going to be a walk on a 1-9. The 17 is too high. That is going to be an 8. First of all, we look at the special K rating on a 1-5. The 8 outside of the range, 2-2. Column 2, row 2. Ground ball to Young. And Young will make the catch and 1 away. Vernon Wells is 0 for 0 with a walk, 2 walks, and an RBI. The pitch, 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be good for a range play. On a 1. However, that falls into the range of the special K of a 1-5. That's going to be a 1, and that's going to be and struck him out. So 2 up and 2 down. Frank Thomas is up. Thomas 0 for 3 with a run scored, and here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1 at the ballpark. We're going to go to the Rogers Center. And that is going to be on a 4, on a 1-5. That is a 4. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, and no errors, and none left on as the Rangers retire the Blue Jays in order. 3 up, 3 down. After 7, it's Toronto 6, Rangers 2. We go to the top of the 8th. Michael Young, Josh Hamilton, and Milton Bradley due up for the Rangers. Scott Downs is going to come out, and this time they're going to bring in They're going to bring in Bryan Wolf. That is his card. Wolf will come in to pitch. Wolf comes in with a 6.92 ERA. He's got no wins and 1 loss. He's pitched 1 1/3 inning, allowed 1 hit, no strikeouts, and 3 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Scott Downs, he went 1 inning, no ERA. So he's got to face off against 2, 3, and 4. And with that, we do have a little bit of a change. David Eckstein will come out at short. So with that, so McDonald will come out as Eckstein. Yep. So Eckstein's going to come out. McDonald will take over at short, and Scott Rowland will come in at third base. So that is going to be the way things line up there. Rowland taking over at third. That is your defense play that the Blue Jays are making. And with that, Michael Young comes up. He's 1 for 3 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-11. That's a 3. Struck him out. Josh Hamilton. Hamilton is 0 for 3 today. And here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a hit by pitch. That's going to be a 0. Brandon Bryan gives a -10. The 19 is too high. 3-6, column 3, row 6. Fly ball out there to Rios. Rios will go back, make the catch, and 2 away. Milton Bradley up. Bradley is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. 6-6, column 6, row 6, strikeout on a 1-15. The 19 is too high. 2-3, column 2, row 3, double star 1. And that is going to be a fly ball out there to Stutera, who will go back, make the catch, and retire the side. No runs, no hits, and no errors. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Rod Bergeras, Lyle Overbay, and Marco Stutero do up for the Rangers. So we do have a couple changes here. Bots will come out. And with that, Sheldon will take over at first. Hank Belloc at third will be replaced by Adam Helmuth. Left field, they're going to bring in Jason Ellison to take over. And at second base, German Duran will take over for right now. So that is going to be the changes. So they made a couple big moves there. Warner is going to come out as it's left, right, left. And they're going to bring in Joaquin will come in. That is his card. So no ERA. He's pitched 3 1/3 innings, no hits, 5 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Warner. Warner went 2 2/3 innings, allowed 2 hits, an ERA of a 3.38. So Ron Bajeris, Lyle Overbay, and Marcus Stutero do up for the Blue Jays. Here's the pitch to Rod. Rod 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's going to be a blank. 3-3, column 3, row 3. Fly ball out there to Ellison. Ellison will go back, make the catch, and 1 away. Lyle Overbay, 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be good for a walk. On a 1-13, that's a 3. That's a bet. That is going to be a walk for Lyle. So with a runner on first, by the way, strategy rolls have been turned off. And how we get that is we take the difference of the score. So in this case, it's going to be a 4. We add it to the inning. If it's higher than 10, there is no strategy. So strategy for right now is turned off. Runner on first, infield at double play depth, and here is the pitch to Marco. Marco is 0 for 3. And that's going to be 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be good for a wild pitch. On a 9, that's a wild pitch. And throws it wide. And with that, Overbay will race over to second. And here is the pitch to Stutero as they recover on that. And that's going to be 1-4. Column 1, row 4. Fly ball out there to Ellison. Ellison will go back, make the catch. And 2 away. And with that, Overbay will get the hold sign. And with that, John McDonald up. McDonald is 0 for 3 today, but here's the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a blank. 5-2, column 5, row 2, double star 5. Fly ball over there to Hamilton. Hamilton will go back, make the catch, and retire the side. No, as the Rangers retired the Blue Jays in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 3 up, 3 down. After 8, it's Toronto 6, Rangers 2. We go to the top of the 9th. Adam Helmuth, Chris Sheldon, and David Murphy do up. Brandon Wolf is going to come out. And they are going to bring in Brandon League to close. Actually, they're going to bring in Jason. Jason will come in. That is his card. Jason Foster. He comes in with a 2.09 ERA, 4 1/3 innings, allowed 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Brandon Wolf, he went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, ERA of a 3.92. Let's take a look at the box score of the game so far after 8 innings. Nothing in the 7th and nothing in the 8th for both teams. They've been shut out there. Rangers scored the 0-2 runs back in the 2nd inning, so 2 runs on 7 hits with no errors. Toronto scored a run in the 1st, 3 runs in the 3rd, a run in the 5th, 6 runs on 7 hits and no errors. And with that, we go to the top of the 9th. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Adam Helmuth up. Helmuth batting a 250, and here is the pitch. Actually, they're not going to let Helmuth take the hit here. They're going to bring in Ian Kinsler to pitch, to take the hit. Kinsler batting a 242. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be a walk on a 1-10. The 18 is too high. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be good for a base hit. Pass Wells out there in the center field. And with that, Kinsler is on with a base hit. Chris Sheldon, batting a 154, comes up. Here's the pitch. 4-5, column 4, row 5. That's going to be a blank. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be good for a walk. So with that, as a walk result comes up, remember, Jason is a right-handed batter. We'll look to the right-handed side of that slash. Runners on first and second with no outs. David Murphy is up. Murphy is 1 for 3 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 3-2, column 3, row 2. Strikeout plus. That's going to be on a 1-20. Remember, we add 10 plus the 1 for the ballpark. So we're adding 11. That's going to be a 20. That's an 18. Struck him out. So 1 away, and Jerry Laird is up. Laird is 2 for 3 with a double and a run, and here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1, at the ballpark. We're going to go to the Rogers Center. 1-2, column 1, row 2, ground ball back to the catcher. And that's going to be on a fielder's choice. So with that, Kinsler will go to third. Sheldon, and it looks like that's going to be a double play there. That is a 3. No, it's not. Ground double play is a -1. The pivot's a 0. So that's a 1. We roll 1d6 against that. That's going to be an out. Sheldon tagged out at second by Hill. And with that, Laird is on with a base hit. So runners on the corner, German Doran will come up. Here's the pitch to Doran. Jason is tired. 6-3, column 6, row 3. Possible error on a throw. 6, and that's going to be 6-3, column 6, row 3. Ground ball to Roland. Roland's error ranges on a 1-6. That's going to be a 13. It's too high. No error there. He'll make the catch, throw it over to Hill, and retire. And that's the ball game. And that is the ball game. As the Toronto Blue Jays defeat the Texas Rangers 6-2. Final line score coming right up. So the Toronto Blue Jays defeat the Texas Rangers. Final score 6-2. Jesse Licious will get his third win. Carson Gabad will pick up his first loss. The Rangers, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Toronto, 6 runs on 7 hits. David Murphy hitting his first home run of the replay. Let's take a look at the pitching stats here for Jesse. Jesse picks up his third win. He went 6 innings, allowed 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, 1 home run, an ERA of a 3.31. Carson, who picks up the first loss, went 4 1/3 inning, allowed 7 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned runs, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts, an ERA of a 6.73. Joaquin went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 wild pitch, no ERA there. Warner and Jason Felsner went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 1.70. So that's going to do it for us here in Toronto as the Texas Rangers drop to 8-7 and the Toronto Blue Jays improve to 7-8. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up. and when I go live with all the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.